Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you head on down to Instagram now and check us out on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_. Alright, we're able to be a little more explicit on there, a little more uncensored without running the risk of potentially getting our YouTube channel terminated. So head on down there now and check us out on our official Instagram page, man, at hookah_anonymous_. Alright, now let's talk about what y'all came here to see. Now, Rooga, right? Your boy JHE Rooga, FBG Duck affiliate, aka his cousin as well. Rooga previewed this song already on his IG Live, and I covered it before, but now the official song and video is out, so I figure I'll cover it, again, because it's the topic of discussion and all that. But I'll leave a link to the previous video we did covering it as well, pinned in the comments, so y'all can check it out. Now, shout out to Rooga and them, because first things first, right? It's been like a disadvantage for so long, like a very, very, very big disadvantage for a long time. And the war between them and the BDs been so one-sided that now that the BDs coming up and they starting to get some real money and some real recognition, it's starting to show. All right, they making sure we know it. And it's like they definitely letting it be known that money is starting to come their way. They making sure of it, and Rooga makes sure he does exactly that. He's up in bands on IG, he's driving foreigns, he had the Rolls Royce in this video, so people are actually starting to take them serious. They starting to notice them. And one thing about it is, one thing to actually be good at rapping and all that, but it's another thing to actually look apart. It's another thing to where if your ops got more money than you, 9 times out of 10, people don't want to hear what y'all gotta say, because they think that they just some hood rappers looking for clout, or they just some hood dudes, trying to get famous or get clout or whatever. But when the playing field is leveled, it's a different type of story. All right, people starting to recognize you. People will take you serious, and not to mention when the music is good, the music is decent, then they're like, all right, we gonna take them serious. So now, like I said, people are starting to pay attention to them. They're not just the little guys anymore. It takes money to go to war, and now the playing field's even. And just overall, it's good seeing people grind from the trenches and make something of themselves and come up and enjoy the fruits of their labor. All right. Now, when it comes to this video, in the beginning and throughout the video, Rooga is seen wearing the same bulletproof vest with the 730 written on the front that FBG Duck wore in the video Exposing Me, which was also featuring Rooga, and goes down as a top 5 drill diss for the culture. I don't care what nobody say. Alright, now I guess with Rooga naming the song Old Rooga, it fits the theme and shows that he's actually going back to those days, with the vest on, when him and Duck was in the video. That, like I said, that's one of the hardest diss songs, in the drill culture to me. All right, so going forward, it should be interesting to see Rooga in his old bag and, pretty much see what he gonna do. Now, when it comes to the bars and Rooga dissing King Von, straight out the gate, he said, quote, "You gave 100,000 to the guys, huh? Turn around, them same N-words let you die, huh?" Now, like I explained in the first video, right? I did cover this unreleased clip. That bar right there, out of all the bars and out of any part of disrespect in that track, I think that bar right there is the one that hurt the most. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because not only is it true, right, it hits deep when you think about it, and then you replay in your head the surveillance footage of what happened that very night to King Von. All right, it's messed up for real, but these are the things you encounter when you going back and forth with this drill lifestyle. I always say that it's unfortunate for the family and the people who have nothing to do with the street part that gets affected and have to witness or hear about someone they love being killed in the disrespect. However, that's the culture, man, and it just is what it is. All right. Now, the thing about Rooga also is that he can actually rap. He's one of the few dudes that's actually spitting when it comes to the drill scene. You see what I'm saying? So, going back and forth with him is interesting to see, anybody that responds to him, because he can actually rap to me over the boom bap beats. The boom bap and bap. It's just not about the drill beats and all that. He could actually make music. All right. But anyway, he went on to say this. He said, quote, "Your homie got smoked, and what your hood do? You went and made a diss song about what you would do." And you know who that was directed towards. It was directed towards Lil Durk. Once again, another hard-hitting bar, because not only is it true, but everyone is still screaming slide for Vaughn. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's still trolling and saying slide for Vaughn. So honestly, until something happens to Lil Tim or Quando Rondo, and it's funny because it don't even have to come from Durk or any of the OTF guys or any of that. If something just so happens to Lil Tim and Quando Rondo, everyone's going to suspect that it came from Lil Durk and OTF or whatever the case may be, right? However, at the end of the day, until something happens to them guys, Durk is going to have to live with the whole slide for Vaughn trolling for a very long time until something happened to those guys. And that's just that. All right. Now, after that, Rooga followed up with another diss directed towards King Vaughn, saying, quote, "Watch your mouth, boy. I put a period on that sentence, because usually every crazy story has an ending." Now, as we know, Vaughn was most known for his song Crazy Story. He had part 1, part 2. You know, he had a couple parts, right? Where he detailed seeing his ops and rapping about it over a hard-hitting drill beat. It was hard. You know, that's probably one of my favorite songs coming from Vaughn. Not probably, it's definitely one of my favorite songs coming from Vaughn. Even to this day, when I hear it, I know I go to some clubs and lounges, they play it. It's just a different type of energy when that song come on. But another hard ball by your boy Rooga. And Crazy Story has an ending. That's actually a dope ball, but you got to pay attention to catch it. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, Rooga could actually rap. It's not just a drill, run them up and shoot them up and spin your block and I'm gonna come back. And it's not only that with Rooga, man. He can actually rap. So, like I said, you know, actually dope. Now, he also had another part in there. You know, he followed up when he dissed Durk. I think this was probably the last diss of the song. He said, quote, "You mad because I was on Donda 1 and Donda 2. N-word, you ain't even post the album and you was on Donda 2. All right. And that was directed towards Lil Durk. And it's interesting because I didn't even notice that Lil Durk didn't post that album at all. And he was on the album too. But now that he pointed it out, it's obvious why. You know, I'm not surprised that Durk didn't promote the album, but I just didn't notice it. Now, I'm sure Durk feels that him promoting that album will be beneficial to Rooga as well. So he definitely said, I'm not promoting that album. It makes no sense. He's my ops. I ain't trying to give my ops any light. You know, and I remember because it was like a debate whether Kanye, everybody was thinking that Kanye probably purposely did that, you know, to get them, you know, together, the whole GD and BD thing. But honestly, I think Kanye so damn far gone that he ain't even know that Durk and Rooga was beefing. You see what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure somebody probably told him after the fact. I could be wrong, but I feel that it was all just divine timing, right? And it was just Rooga's turn. I can't explain it, but you gotta remember, Rooga just happened to be buzzing with the GDs in the Door song. He had everybody in Chicago going crazy with that song. It was all over TikTok and Instagram and all that, right? And that took off around the same time that Kanye was in the process of making that album. So one thing just led to, you know, to another, because I'm sure Kanye was looking for talent within the city, and everybody was like, yo, well, you know, Rooga right now buzzing. He probably like, who's Rooga? And one thing led to another, and it happened. You know, so it's just divine timing, man. When it's your time, it's definitely your time. Now look at Rooga. You see what I'm saying? But other than that, man, it's looking like Rooga's back on his bull. If I'm not mistaken, he mentioned before that he's putting out a whole mixtape in reference to this old Rooga theme that he got going on. So I guess we just gotta wait and see where this goes. It should be interesting considering now that everybody's getting money. You know, your boy Cash signed his deal, FBG Cash. Speaking of Cash, him and Rooga got a hard song called Steppers Come, I think. Hard song. Shout out to him. That's a hard song. Dutchy and Young, they signed a deal as well. So you gotta remember, it takes money to go to war. I hope they don't get in the industry and continue to beef. However, this is something that you can't you can't stop. Blood has been spilled. You know, dudes are still dissing. Entourage is still going at it. So that's just that, man. It just is what it is. It's one of those situations. However, I wish nothing but love and abundance and prosperity to both sides. Everybody doing their thing. I hope they providing for their family the way they want to. It just is what it is, man. Other than that, y'all let me know how y'all feel about Rooga's comments about Durk and Vaughn, and how y'all feel about the song overall. All right, jump in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.